how to use PVC pipe cutter. Oh. Welcome back to part 3 of building my Wolfwood cross. In this video, we're going over how I map out my PVC pipe so that I can cut it to fit the cross's dimensions. And best believe I had to roll with the punches on this one. You see, I need to be very deliberate with both the placement of the pipes along with the placement of the boxes. But with crafting, not everything is done right on the first try. So you do what you can to not have too many mishaps. But as you can see here, I've been marking down where it is that I want to make sure the box does or does not line up. This is going to be the empty spaces. This just means right on the line. So like when I'm putting the box up to the edge, it'll be like right there. And then this is like the path that the PVC pipe will go through. And I'll make more indents on the sides of the box when I, separate them completely. For this part of building, I not only had to think about the length of the pipe, I'm also thinking about how much of the pipe sinks into the couplings to account for the right number of inches. On top of double checking if those measurements I end up with are short enough to fit in my suitcase, as I will not be driving to Texas, but flying. And I'll be honest right now, the scariest part of all this is figuring out if I can even get the boxes to fit in the suitcase. But I'm just gonna trust myself and hope for the best. But now we are at a point where I have all my measurements for the first section of my cross. So I begin marking out each box to figure out where the pipe opening will be, which I then go in with my trusty X-Acto knife and cut out each hole. Moving on to the next day, because that was a lot, I start taking the pipe and pressing them through each opening just to make sure that they're capable of passing through, and I stack each box, but as you can see, my lineup is off. I had to pull the box and the pipe back off just so I can see what was going on, and I did a little more adjusting than I should have, so I auto-corrected with the piece that I saved. Shout out to blue masking tape to hold it all together. So then I was able to get my Bob the Builder on. Look at this professional PVC cutter handling. We ate. And honestly, from here on, it was smooth sailing. I had cut 2 pieces of the pipe to be held together by the cross coupling. And even though the lineup was now starting to straighten out, I had to cut off one more snippet I saw creating a gap. Playing back these clips, the sound of that pipe cutting is very satisfactory to me. But anywho, my first lineup of the pipe and boxes was successful, and I moved on to the next day, continuing that same process, cutting the pipe, and then, a tragedy had stricken.